There we go.
All right, we're about to start this game, folks. We may have a little phrase. Just go to another shot. We'll be good. There we are.
All right.
And
All right. Good job.
Welcome to a broadcast for the D Connection Sports Network. We have all of our cameras ready to go. We have our operators ready to go. And like we said in our pre-broadcast,
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2023 Handball State Tournament. At this time, we ask if you are able to stand for the national anthem.
Looks like we have a can you show a shot of the flag to the left? To the left. Show a shot of the flag. Kyle, to the left. Perfect. Keep going left if you can. Miss Williams, can you get a shot? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good job. Wow, that was amazing.
All right, we're about to get this thing going.
And now, we will start with our announcing of our teams for our semifinal game. Our visitors today, the Clayton County Eagles. Number 1, Jaden Lowe. Number 2, Edward Rome. Number 3, Erica Romatar. Number 4, Kyla Ray Brown. And number 15, Gary Woodruff.
It's Williams at the phone.
And now for our home team, the Gwinnet Heat. Number 12, Damian Green. Number 14, Harrison Humphreys. Number 23, Jeremiah Hobson. Number 24, Marisol Madrigal. 32, Will Purdue. 34, Noah Daniels. 35, Daniel Apica. 45, Chris Romero. And 55, Randall Montanez. Have a great night. And our officials today are Stephen Lewis, Aaron Young, and Sherry Richards.
All right, and here we go. I'm super excited, y'all. Kyle, a little more down if you can. Perfect.
All right, looks like the officials are
Kyle, now this is where
conferring with the two coaches.
camera on the ball, okay?
And it looks like we're getting real close to starting here. I'm sounding a little like a golf tournament right now, but I have a feeling it's going to get really intense. So y'all hang tight.
Let's get the scoreboard up.
And we have a clock. And we have a clock that's going to be showing here in a little bit. So the Heat is cheering out, ready. I don't know if y'all are notice this or not, but we are zoomed in on what is going on better than ever before. Now the Clayton Eagles are set and cheered up and ready to get out.
Want to remind everyone we now have our concession stand open. Please go and visit and get some good refreshments.
And if you're not here, you can't enjoy these wonderful refreshments. So maybe you might want to come out to the game next go around. So we apologize for a lot of the direction going on in the back. We're working out a lot of technical things as far as camera setups and things like this. So our new team is doing wonderful. We're just giving a lot of wonderful direction. So.
All right, this is so exciting.
All right.
Shane, camera down.
8 minutes on the clock. And let's see how they begin the game. How is the ball transferred? I did see on some of the videos there's this little holder in his lap. It's orange in color, and it holds it. Well, he just tossed it to his player, number 23. Oh, and he tried to shoot, but the whistle blew before.
Oh, my
I think
goodness.
there's a violation. There's an orange line over there, and if a player's over that line without the ball at least, it's called foul. So, but they have the 23, and the Gwinnet Heat has it, and he's coming around, dribbling occasionally, and there goes a shot, and it's been blocked by the Eagles, but it's still Gwinnet Heat ball. All right, there's a toss in by the Gwinnet. It was tossed over the head of the other player, and it's recovered by the Eagle. And, oh, he took a fiery shot, and it was blocked by number 55, the goalie, and that might have stung a little bit. All right, so Eagles still have possession here. All right, there goes the toss in to Clayton, number 2. And he comes around, he's dribbling, does a little swivel back the way he came, and he fires, and it's blocked and hits the top of the goal, and is missed. So now it's going to be the Gwinnet Heat ball. There's no score, 0-0 at the moment. And number 45 is going to toss it in. Number 23 again. The fellow we tried to interview earlier. And he's certainly got some drive. Oh, and the ball was stolen by the Eagles, number 2. And he is coming across the floor very strong, very fast. Tossed it over to number 1, and they shot it and blocked again by number 55. And good sportsmanship there between 1 and 55. A little slap off there saying congratulations on that good block. That was a great block. All right, number 4 of the Eagles is going to toss it in. Back to number 1, and he brings it out to the point, 3-point mark. And he's coming in, and he tosses it to number 4 and tosses it in, and the goalie, number 55, caught it, and he tosses it up and over to number 23, and he's got a free shot to, oh, and he scores. That was a great effort. It went through and hit his chair and bounced into the goal. But we have some sort of penalty here. Okay. Victoria is my color commentary, but I think she's getting into direction here, and it's going to take a team. It's all great. So maybe she can give us some color commentation, not only on the game, but how the media team is doing. So please root us on as well. We appreciate it.
I have to say, they are doing very well. I am impressed.
Good job, the D Connection media team. I think you're seeing a lot more coverage in action, and I've got somebody who is watching the broadcast, and I would love to see if he's messaged us or not.
Sorry, William, that was me trying to reach you.
All right, so I think there was a timeout with the Eagles.
Good job, Kyle. Good job, Kyle. Good job. Holden, everybody's doing amazing.
All right, they're coming back onto the court after a little timeout from the Eagles. And if you are a young person from 10 up to age 24 and you want to join our team, we could even have somebody help us keep up with how many timeouts have been called. All of this needs a good teamwork. ABC, CBS, and ESPN make it look easy. So now we have the Eagles. Number 2, Clayton. Up, we have possible violation there. I'm not sure.
Eye to the left. Yeah, you're okay. Good job, good job. All right, now you can focus the ball.
What's interesting, I see another player on the Heat has a black ball holder. He held
Mike
it in his
Jones here
lap.
with Ken's football season is here and the deals are on. Sony 85-inch, just $14.99. Sony 75-inch, just $9.99.
I didn't know I was doing
Okay, sorry about that. That little Ken's extra thing. Oh, and the Eagles just scored. They went to the left of number 55, and she was very close to the goal, and she popped it in. We apologize for the quick commercial there. Please make sure you're going to enjoy watching that commercial later on and consider buying a cool, less expensive TV from Ken Stereo. So we appreciate those guys for sponsoring us. All right, so the Gwinnet Heat have the ball. All right, number 23 has it, and he's possessed it for a little bit. He has to dribble every 2 shots and has to let it go. I don't think there's a time limit how long you can have the ball, but number 35 has it, and he just about got knocked out. There's a lot of pressure coming from the Eagles. 23 has it again. He's coming around the top end, and he... So it looks like there was a violation on the Eagles. All right, so Gwinnet Heat has it. All right, number 34 with Gwinnet Heat. He rammed into somebody and pushed. So I appreciate that official's loud announcement. That helps me out a lot. Because I don't know if there are signs or signals, something we'll learn along the way. But that was a great call. All right, so the blue was in the zone right there in front of the goal, and they must have crossed over the wheel, and they're not allowed to be in that zone.
Referee has ball. Left, left.
All right, you see our camera work is getting fun, moving around. And Victoria's doing a great job giving them signals of what needs to be done. So we have Gwinnet Heat, number 35, brought it in. Oh, we got crash and a chair down. Number 23 is down. And it looks like possible violation on the Clayton Eagles for a bumper push. No, it's blue ball. So it might have been the red violation. Gwinnet Heat. And I know these players and coaches may be watching this broadcast later, and if I get some of these things wrong, just shoot me an email. I'd love to know and learn a little bit more. And I'm going to continue studying. This is our first game of our season broadcasting this, but these guys have been at it all fall. I think as early as September they've been playing. All right, number 4 with Clayton Eagles, toss it in number 1. Clayton, and number 2 comes around, and he shoots and blocked again by number 55, the goalie. He has got some quick hands and arms moved up, and he blocked that toss very well. Good job. All right, number 2 tosses it into number 4. And number 3 is going to take a shot, and she tossed it, hits the top of the goal, and it bounces away. So now it's going to be Gwinnet Heat. All right, we have Clayton Eagles at 1, Gwinnet Heat at 1. So we have a very tight game here. These guys want to play in the championship game later this afternoon. All right, Gwinnet Heat is on the fast track. Number 23 coming around. Oh, he's going to get a shot, and he shoots and blocked by number 15 of the Clayton Eagles. That was a great block there. Good effort on number 23's part there. 45 tosses it in the 23, and he's coming around the top end. Comes back, reverses again. Waiting for some clear. Oh, he tosses it in. That was a no good score. That's the end of this period. We're going to change our terminology. Yes, it is the first half, but they have periods, first, second, and third period of the first half, and then a third, fourth, and fifth, sixth. No. So it's 1-1. It's a tight game, y'all. This is pretty exciting. I hope you guys are enjoying the camera work here. It's getting better.
It is getting good.
We're seeing the action up close.
Are doing an amazing job, and Shane. It's going to be interesting to see who ends up going with the Sharks.
All right, so.
Perfect. To the right up. Make the ball in the center. The ball in the center. Ball in the center. To the right. Perfect.
All right, we're not going to take a commercial break as they're going to start up pretty quickly in this time frame. It looks like Clayton County Eagles are going to toss it in for this period, the second period. Each period is about 8 minutes long. Number 2 is tossing at number 1, and they make a shot and blocked again by number 55. I am impressed with Gwinnet Heat, number 55. They're going to have to really toss it over in different places in order to kind of trick them, because he is definitely covering that right side of the goalie post. All right, they toss it in again, so it's Clayton still has possession, the Eagles. Tosses to number 1, and blocked again by one hand by number 55. Again, Gwinnet Heat. It's a very nice block. All right, toss in by Eagles to number 1, to 2, back to 1, and they bump each other. And then 1 comes around the top end and looking for an opening. Oh, and number 3 did not know the ball was coming, and it bounced over into the goalie's hands. And 55, the goalie, tossed it to 23, and he's on their side of the court, tosses it over to his teammate, number 35. Oh, and he's getting a lot of action, and there was a lot of hands. Number 2 of the Eagles hit his arms. So that's probably a reversal of possession, or at least a stop in the game. Yeah, that's a stop. So it's a penalty there. Ooh. But a lot of pressure. Number 2. Wow, number 23 just tried to shoot it in the goal, and he hit the corner of the goal, and it bounced off. And now it is. Wow, and there was some kind of a penalty announced there that we thought the Eagles were going to take possession, but the Heat has possession, and they're going to try it again. See if they can break this tie. Oh, there's a shot, but blocked by 2 Eagles. A lot of pressure on number 23. Oh, and he knocked it out of bounds, and it's going to be the Eagles' possession. We are still Clayton Eagles 1, Gwinnet Heat 1 in the second period, and we have 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the period. And the Eagles try to take a shot, and it hit the the goalpost, and Gwinnet Heat's trying to grab it, and he is trying to make a shot, and he scores. Oh, he did score on a fast break after a bounce off of the goalie post, and went over there, and he snatched it up, number 23 of Gwinnet Heat. Tossed it in, so now it is Gwinnet Heat 2. 1-2. Eagles 1, Heat 2. So, all right, the Eagles have possession. Started from the midpoint there, halfway mark. Number 2. All right, I believe number 3 of the Eagles was in the zone that's not allowed. Sometimes it's hard when you're in these chairs seeing where your chair is, and so if you're over into that little square box in front of the goalie, you're gonna get called on, and you're gonna lose possession. And that's exactly what happened. So now the Gwinnet has tossed it in, have it. They're speeding down. Number 35. Occasional dribble. He's getting a lot of heat. He backed it up to number 23, and he's coming around, getting some pressure by number 4. Coming close to the goalie. He's going to try to take a shot, and he hit the chair, and it bounced into the goal. Heat scored again, so we have Gwinnet Heat at 3, and the Eagles 1.
This is incredible.
And we appreciate some color commentary with Victoria's. Her face is red and flushed. She is directing folks, and this is beautiful. She's teaching and coaching guys, and they're getting better at this every moment. I just know it. So the Eagles have it, and they just tossed it and got blocked by number 55, and there was also a violation of presence in that square box. I don't think he was very happy with it. I don't know if he liked the call or was upset with himself. I'm not sure. But a change of possession here, so the Gwinnet Heat get it again. So I sense a little frustration on the Eagles' part. And they toss it in over the heads of players to number 23. Up. And some type of illegal block by number 1 of the Eagles. So it's going to be a throw in from the Gwinnet Heat to 23 with a lot of pressure. Right there at the toss in, then toss over to number 35, and he's dribbling it. He got it stolen by number 2 with the Eagles, and oh wow, he almost got out of bounds, tried to recover it and push it with his hands, but it went out of bounds towards the goal. So it's going to be Gwinnet Heat possession again. Number 35 tosses it to 23, and I'm sorry I don't have the names associated with the players. That's why we read the players' last game. So, all right, 23 tosses it over to 35. Got knocked out of hands by number 4 of the Eagles. Good defensive effort there. Oh. And number 4 got the ball stuck up under her chair. It's going to be Gwinnet Heat possession again. Tossed in, but the 23 has a little opening there, but then all right, one of the Eagles made a block that was not allowed, so it's going to be Heat possession again. They get the toss in again. I'm not sure what exactly happened there, but number 35, I believe, might have come into the court, and they lost possession. So it's now going to be Clayton Eagles. All right, Eagles number 4, toss it into 1, back to 2. Some good passing going on, moving down court. They're thinking about taking a shot, and he tried, and number 55, the goalie, blocked it, but it hit his hand and then went out of bounds, so it's going to be Clayton Eagles possession again, as they try to come back from a 2-point deficit. All right, 1 comes around the center. Oh, it got knocked out by number 23. I'm impressed with him. He is really a tight player. So number 1 brings it back, so the Clayton Eagles regain possession. And he takes it in and around to the right side, and he's going to take a shot, and he scores. Kind of a solo number there by number 1 of the Clayton Eagles. Fantastic job. That brings us to Clayton Eagles 2, Gwinnet Heat 3. And we have a little over 2 minutes left of this period. All right. So they're trying to get the players set up so he has to be on his side of the court when he tosses it back to his players. And he tossed it to 23, and they bring it down. Number 12, nearly. That was the end of the period. So maybe when I saw 2 minutes, it was really just 20 seconds. Got to check my prescription glasses.
17 seconds left on the clock there.
All right, let's, if you don't mind, let's just play our buddies at Chichester's.
All right, here we go.
We are proud to have Wendy here with us, and Chichester's an amazing sponsor for the Connection Sports Network, and we thank you for being here. Wendy, what do we have here today?
Today we have our racing crew so that we can go racing on our mobility scooters that break apart and are portable, and so that we can all go to the game together.
Fantastic. Where do you find Chichester's?
You find Chichester's at 1042 Gray Highway behind Dunkin' Donuts.
And the big thing about Chichester's is that you get hands-on personal attention and care here. It's amazing. Come on down to Chichester's.
Mike Jones here with Ken's. Football season is here and the deals are on. Sony 85-inch just $14.99. Sony 75-inch just $9.99. Sony 65-inch just $6.89. Best brands in the business. Come see us at Ken's in Macon and Warner Robins.
All right,
We're back. Just keep it on somebody down there. Right now our camera's still frozen, but at least we're still being able to be heard. We might switch that camera out at some point. All right. So we're at the end of this period. Looks like they're about to get back on the court.
Let's get the scoreboard back on. We have 8 minutes on the clock, it looks like. It's going to be good, y'all.
All right, looks like the Clayton Eagles should have possession here. And ladies and gentlemen, we have one player that's in a power chair. I love, what do you call those? The noodles, the swim noodles are used to help block. This is fantastic. What a unique power chair and situation here. This is cool. So power chair is great for blocking. All right, so here we go. There was tossed over. There was nobody there to grab it. A little misunderstanding, so the Eagles regain possession and blocked by number 55, the goalie. I do not see the number of our Gwinnet Heat power chair user, but I don't know if you knew this, but power chairs can play in handball adapted sports here in Georgia. And all right, so the Eagles toss it in the number 2, and number 2 takes a shot. And again, number 55 of the Gwinnet Heat makes a block, and it's still Eagles possession. So number 4 of the Eagles is going to toss it in to number 1. Little pass off to number 2. Is he going to try to take a shot? Nope, he brings it back out and in. A little chair bump. And number 1 takes a shot, and he scores. Eagles score. We have a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that was a really good play.
Both teams, that's incredible. Could you not hear me?
Not well. All right, so Gwinnet Heat is going to have the ball in the possession in the middle of the court. It's kind of like a kickoff, sort of. But they kick it back, like throw it off to their teammates, and they move forward. So 23 has possession of it. He's coming around the left side and takes a shot, and it hits the left side of the goal. And because he was the last person to touch it, it's going to be Eagles possession. All right, the Eagles number 4 tosses it in the number 1, and they're going to come down the court. And here comes number 1. He's got it all alone. And so I believe that was called on the Gwinnet Heat. I think they are not allowed to be in that box, and they were, so they get another chance to toss it in. Oh, and it tosses over. It was meant for number 4 of the Eagles, but it went way out of bounds. All right, there's a toss in by number 35, and it is stolen by the Eagles. 4 was grappling with it, and number 2 grabbed it back to 1. Oh, and right into the goalie's chest. It kind of hurt a little bit there. They have to fix the goalie as it was bumped into. I mean, not the goalie, but the goal post. They have it weighted down, but that thing can slide if it's bumped into. So it looks like the Eagles still have possession. Officials are having a little bit of a discussion. Not sure what that's about, but Eagles still have it. They're tossing it in. I'll toss it to number 2 of the Clayton Eagles. Tosses it over to 1, and then they take a shot, and they score. Wow, that was a power shot and went right through the hands of number 55 of the Gwinnet Heat goalie.
4-3. That's amazing.
Yep, we have quite a game scoring going back and forth, and the Eagles take the lead again. Well, actually, for the first time, except maybe at the beginning of the game. All right, there was a violation on number, I'm not sure which player, but there was a violation because I think he came across to try to intercept, but the play hadn't started. So it's almost like an offsides in a football kind of situation. So the Eagles have possession right now, number 2, and they're scrambling to get set. The red, and he fires real hard, but went over the goal. All right, so the Heat have possession. They're going to try to come back. 35-23. It's getting a lot of pressure. Back over to 25, and then bumped by number 4. Oh, 23 had a nice opening. He's coming around the right side. He's nearly by himself, but he's getting some pressure quick. And, oh, that was a very nice shot. But he just barely missed. Hit the top of the goal post. And now it's going to be, because he was the last person to touch, it should be Eagles' possession. All right, Eagles toss it in, number 4 to number 2 on their side of the court, and they're bringing it down fairly fast. And number 2 over the head of number 4, and it's going to possibly end up out of bounds, but 23 recovers of the Gwinnet Heat. He's by himself and getting a little bit of pressure, tosses it, and it's blocked by the goalie. Good job by number 15 of the Eagles. Some good sportsmanship still there. I don't know if y'all see that, but that's really good sportsmanship. All right, our camera folks are really learning, doing great. I am just so happy and impressed with these guys. All right, so number 1 brought it down and tossed to number 4. She's going to take a shot. No, she tossed it over to the other player, and she scores. Number 2 of the Clayton Eagles was right there on the corner, and it looked like she was going to go for a goal, and she tossed it over her, and she had a little bit better opening. That's the way to play it. So the Eagles are 5, and the Gwinnet Heat is 3. So all right, so here comes the start for the Gwinnet Heat for this. After the score, the Eagles steal it and recover it. Number 1 up. He went through the box, and it was called on him. He cannot cross that line. If you see that orange line in with the red square there, they're not able to go in there. They're supposed to toss from that direction. I'm not much of a soccer guy. I never have been. I've watched a lot of games, but it's very similar to it. I probably need to watch a little bit more. It's very similar. So the Heat have it. Number 35, weaving through traffic, but it's tossed and recovered by the Clayton Eagles. Number 1, tossed over to, and he takes a hard shot. Number 2 takes a hot shot, but it went off the chair of number 55, the goalie. And it's going to be Eagles possession again because it went off of his chair. And so he tossed it into number 2. They're trying to get set up. He's getting some pressure by number 23 of Heat. Oh, and it knocked off the hand of number 4 of the Eagles, and 55, the goalie recovers. So we have Gwinnet Heat has possession now, and they get to toss it in. 35 to 23. 23 takes it down. He's getting a lot of pressure. I love the way he can zigzag and fight off. Nice block by number 24. Getting a lot of, he tossed it over to 35, it hit his chair and rolled, and it's loose. Number 2 with the Eagles has it. 1 tosses in, and he scores. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 to 3. Eagles just scored. And so they're breaking away a little bit. They're up 3. There's talent on both of these teams. All right, so the Heat getting a lot of heat and broken the chair. Almost got it stolen, but he swings back. He gets pressures by number 2 of the Eagles again. He's coming around, and he loses. It is Eagles' ball. Number 23, he could not quite hold on to it. All right, so the Eagles bring it down the court. Number 2 has it, and everybody's trying to get set up and getting a little pressure there. 1 tosses it, and he scores. The Eagles score again. So they're up by 4, 7 to 3. Eagles 7, Heat 3. So they get set up. And how much time do we have on this clock? We have 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So we're halfway there through this period. So the Gwinnet Heat take control. And 23 is kind of by himself. He takes a shot, and he scores. They're not out of this, folks. Gwinnet Heat just scored. Now we're 7 to 4. Number 23 with the Gwinnet Heat. That was a kind of a solo deal there. So it's, I think they're struggling getting into that position to be able to pass in order to shoot in the goalie, but that was a nice effort by his part. I think the Eagles are getting a little bit better set up positions to pass and toss, but boy, howdy. 55, the goalie struggles. Number 4 recovered it, tried to throw it over to 3, went over her head, so it went out of bounds. It should be Gwinnet Heat possession. So that's the end of this period. Michael's got to check on his prescriptions. He cannot see how much time is left, but it was not that much time. Maybe you guys see it better than I do. So, yeah, that's the end of this period. We're now going to period 3. Third period. We're getting there, folks. All right, we got a little shout out from the Gwinnet Heat. They're not out of this, y'all. They've come back a little bit. Eagles have had some very powerful moves and passes and scores. We got a couple of really good goalies, and you really have to strategically get past those goalies. All right, we got a incredibly diverse team, and I don't know if you see what's happening, but there are some really diverse teams, different disabilities, and I do love seeing a power chair. And I have cool and wonderful questions about the Gwinnet Heat player. She's doing an amazing job driving that chair. I don't see where she's controlling that, so really cool. So this is a tight game. and nobody's out of this yet. So we'll be right back, and we'll play another commercial, and please don't go away. Stay with us.
Michael, it's time to get up and watch the game.
Oh, okay, yeah, but on your way, you got to come down here to Chichester. This is so comfortable and good, and it'll stand you up and everything. Chairs like this, too.
Yeah, this one even has heat.
Ooh, I've got about 10 more minutes, so I'm going to wait a little while.
Well, I'll just enjoy the game, and I'll tell you who wins later.
Come down to 1042 Gray Highway. Good night. Chichester's at 1042 Gray Highway, right behind the Dunkin' Donuts.
Mike Jones here with Ken's. Football season is here and the deals are on. Sony 85-inch, just $14.99. Sony 75-inch, just $9.99. Sony 65-inch, just $6.89. Best brands in the business. Come see us at Ken's in Macon and Warner Robins.
All right, thank you so much to Chichester's and Ken Stereo for being our sponsors for this game, as well as Care South. You might have seen that on the original Kion. They're supporting our whole year with some of the efforts that we're doing with our media team and covering these adapted sports programs. And our connection is our media team, and I am so grateful to Kyle and Cameron, William, Shane, and all of our staff here at Disability Connections, and the parents who are volunteering. It's been a huge teamwork pulling this together. And you probably hear Victoria in the background, and I think it's okay for y'all to hear that a little bit. It's really cool. She is giving them feedback. This is their first game. Every single person on one of these cameras has never done this before. We've had a couple practices, and we do open it up to other individuals who might want to be a part, and we can certainly split up certain things. People might shift around, but things are going so well, who knows, we might just keep it the way it is. But everybody's learning just a little bit. So, all right, so we even sometimes, a lot of this is motor memory of using the camera and keeping it in focus. This past couple months, we were able to get ourselves a couple cameras that were a little bit more professional-like, and they are professional, to tell you the truth. And they have the zooms and the focusing on the left and the right. And so it takes some skill and takes some practice, motor memory. And any of you guys out there who have done any media work or production, it's a skill to learn. And so we are proud of these guys jumping in and diving in. Protecting the equipment too, that you don't want those things falling over. These guys, participated in our training, and it's just been fantastic. So we are very proud of these guys, and I hope they're getting a lot out of this, and we certainly appreciate that. If you'd like to support us in any way, please feel free to help us out with any of these activities. We would really greatly appreciate it. As a sponsor, or just as a private donor, you can go to our website at disabilityconnections.com and click on the media program there at the top and look at what we do, what we offer, and then we have a little place there for sponsorship. So you can click on that, look at the different options that are available, or just give us a call at 478-741-1425. You can just ask for anybody, but ask for me. I'd be happy to talk to you, and I'd love to have anybody's support for all of this. So, as a reminder, the winner of this game is going to play the Houston Sharks at 2 o'clock. So stay tuned. The broadcast will end, and it will restart again. Wherever you're watching it now, it should be able to restart. So we're excited about that. I had a little cough button there. So we're excited, and we'd love to have you join on our team and grow this. If you're interested in your school or your program or volunteers, any kind of team to do something like we're doing before, you can start off really small. Doesn't cost a whole lot to do this. And I just love promoting the adapted sports program. They are a strong program that has very very distinct and very precise rules, guidelines, coaching tools for your coaches and teams like that. So definitely go to that website and look up AASP, or Adaptive Sports Program. So it's the American Association of Adapted Sports Programs. And we would love for you guys to get connected with them, and they will pair you up with some individuals to really support you on your journey. I'll do a shout out to Christy Jones, who used to be with the Houston Sharks now. She's working for Adapted Sports now from a statewide level. I believe we're going to have some new teams coming this winter for the wheelchair basketball. And if your school is curious in wheelchair basketball, you can, if you get good enough, there are at least 4 colleges or universities that have adaptive sports teams, and they will and provide scholarships. Speaking of scholarships, we're hoping that our media team can support all of the students when we record their games, trying to put together highlights. So our media team can put that together. We're looking at new tools in the future so that you can have quick access to this kind of thing, so you can promote yourself, and it's okay to do so, and do it with confidence. It's always worth a try. I mean, what's the worst you can do is not get selected and go off in another direction. But the thing is keep trying and do it. But this is an opportunity for some players to actually do this. But I think what's even more valuable is what this program teaches, and it would have been a unique opportunity if I ever had the chance to even be in on the coaching level and that kind of thing. I admire these coaches, the time and the dedication that it takes to actually work with this program. But what they instill in these students is phenomenal, because these guys do have more drive. We've done several interviews last year with the wheelchair basketball team with the Sharks, and these guys have a lot of drive for accomplishing their goals. And so I think it's just an extremely valuable program. Now, when we go out in the world and we don't necessarily succeed, well, you learn to lose. You learn how to deal with that. You learn how to move forward in life in a lot of ways. So this teaches you a lot of things. And again, I'll share with the fact that I enjoyed all the sports that I participated in as a young fella, and truly enjoyed it. So, all right, so you notice our team are catching the re-warm-ups really well, and everything's looking really great. We may have something very exciting happening here.
I'm going to be right here switching, and y'all just enjoy. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
I can do it to the end of the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a wonderful announcement for you. Yeah, I'm standing up here, got a little headroom. I've got Christy Jones here with me. I am so glad she joined us, and she always has an open invitation to help us broadcast this and just promote adaptive sports in any way in shape that we can. And I'm so glad she's here. You're welcome to come back for the championship too.
Sorry, I got it flipped over backwards. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a professional like you are.
Well, let's define professional. We're not sure what that is. If you saw the pre-broadcast,
Oh, you're great.
So we're excited you're here. So what's going on?
Oh man, it's an exciting game so far. Clayton and Heat are keeping it interesting.
They really are. Nobody's, taken off yet. It's still really a big game.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell you, the Heat have shown a great deal of sportsmanship today. Clayton actually had one of their players get sick this morning, wasn't able to make the trip down. So they're actually only have 5 players. You're supposed to have 6 on the court.
Oh.
And in the spirits of sportsmanship, Gwinnet is actually playing down to 5.
That's
to
fantastic.
keep it, equal. And they didn't have to do that. So that's
I noticed a lot of good camaraderie between the teams there.
yeah.
It's really, really cool to
Yeah.
see.
Clayton's team, I think, is majority seniors, so they are just They're
Yep.
excited to be here and playing hard.
Well, just a little recap of what just happened. The Clayton Eagles tossed it in, and they just scored a hard goal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 1 and 2 can sling it.
You're not kidding.
They are great players.
I saw one half the speed, and the goalie was holding on to his chest. Ow.
Yeah.
So
it does
he's-
sting when if you don't catch it, it stings.
All right, so Gwinnet Heat have possession. Number 23, he's been phenomenal today. He took it by himself. He shot it. 15, the goalie blocked it. And the Eagles have possession again.
Kyla Ray, number 4, she is a definite leader. Oh, it's a crease violation.
What do you call that?
A crease violation?
Crease when they go into that little square?
It's the width of the basketball lane and 12 feet from the baseline out to the orange line.
Yeah.
Only the goalie can go in that area.
Okay.
So
I was counting it right, but I didn't know what it was called. The
Yeah.
crease violation. I appreciate
it's
that.
kind of similar to soccer.
Yes.
Soccer rule.
All right, so the Gwinnet have possession. Getting a lot of heat from the Eagles, and the Eagles take it by number 1. And another shot. Good block by number 55, the goalie.
It looked like 23 got in the crease, too, trying to play defense on that. So Blue's going to get it back.
Yeah, I sometimes hear the call that it's supposed to be this, but there's always a little crease violation that sneaks in there.
Yep.
You get excited around that little area.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They've really played hard this year. Clayton, actually, like I said, most of their players are seniors. So this year, and Kyla Ray, number 4, actually was just named the female scholar athlete of the year of the Aspire Awards the other night.
I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I recognized her from that.
Yeah, she's been playing for several years. So.
All right, 4 with the Eagles. Tosses it in. Oh, tossed over the head, number 3.
That's a great strategy, too.
It really is.
That cross court and try to get the goalie turned with his back to you and just bounce it in off his chair. It's a great strategy if you can make it work.
About the only time that they've gotten a score
Yep.
doing that. So,
Yep.
and the Eagles do that very well. All right, the Heat have it and trying to get out of this corner.
The Eagles have done a great job on their man-to-man defense during this game. And just shutting down 23. I mean, for the Gwinnet team, they've just really shut him down on ball movement.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
I've been impressed with his skills. He's got a lot of skill. Oh, they tried to get that other side and then crease violation.
Crease violation, his momentum when he threw it.
Good shot,
went to
Micah.
the crease.
Oh.
Went to the crease. So he just throws it so hard, and that momentum gets him.
Y'all, I'm enjoying this with camera. This is,
They have a lot of angles this time.
yeah, we do. We got a little bit of lens zoom in here. So 23 has it. 45 brings it around to the right side, getting the pressure on number 2 of the Eagles. Oh, he gets past him.
All right, Cameron, pay attention, Cameron. Keep your eye on the ball, Cameron. Good job, Cameron.
He's got a break. Oh, Gary blocked it.
Good
Gary's
job,
been doing. He
Cameron.
has played for
Very good.
several
Oh,
years, and he has
perfect,
just gotten
Cameron.
better every year.
The Eagles got possession and hit his foot.
Good shot, Cameron. All right, keep your eye on the ball, Cameron.
Please feel free to
Good
correct
job,
me on my
Cameron.
terminology.
Lower Cameron. Cameron, look. Perfect.
So number 45 with the Heat is going to toss it in. Oh, and it was stolen in number 2.
He is just
He's all over the place.
he anticipates well. He's got good. Oh, Kyla Ray took him out.
Collision. Well, usually,
If she had gotten sideways instead of straight on, that would have been a legal pick. But because she went in
Good
with
shot,
her
Kyle.
feet first, that's
Good
okay.
job, Kyle.
no.
No, that was a violation.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a foul on Kyla Ray because she went in. Oh no, they called him on red. I'm sorry.
I thought she was kind of still.
So maybe he didn't have control of his chair. So.
Yeah. All right, so the Eagles Tossed it in. Number
You're
2
good,
is
Cameron.
taking it around slightly to the
Focus,
left side.
focus, Cameron. You're doing good.
Takes it, and they try to shoot from the other side. And lots of
Awesome
good,
shot,
good
Lincoln.
reaction by 55.
He's getting quicker on his turns when the ball goes across. He's anticipating real well.
Yeah, he knows something's up.
You see number 3, how she sets the young lady. She'll set up and get space for one to slide right in beside her so the defensive person can't cover number 1 when he gets ready to shoot.
All right, Cameron. Keep a close eye.
So, it's going to be Heat possession.
Number 2. This would be a hold. I missed it.
45 tosses it in 23. Oh, gets knocked out and it's loose.
They have such quick hands, 1 and 2 for Clayton.
They really do.
quick hands.
He just recovered it off the floor and got tossed over number 1. I think it was touched back in that. So Eagles possession still.
Awesome job, guys.
So when you hear blue, that means Eagles.
Y'all doing so good.
I feel like he's going to take a shot, tosses it over number 2, but he overshot.
Great play.
They seem to have some structure, strategy to their plays.
Coach Tillman has really worked with them, setting up different offenses and defenses. He's added several defenses.
Awesome.
That was a pass.
Yeah.
Slipped off her hand. Tips of her finger.
All right, Cameron. Pay attention, Cameron. Ball's coming to you.
Hit red and it just went off of, I think, the Eagles should be.
Good job, Cameron. Good job.
Possession still.
Stay there, Cameron. Stay there. Good job.
23. He just,
I'm gonna zoom in a
he's
little
the
bit,
team
Cameron,
leader.
so keep an eye on
He really
that ball.
talks to his teammates and instructs
Good
them
job,
to get
Cameron.
down on him.
Pay attention, Cameron.
Eagles have put a lot of heat.
Good job,
Heat.
Cameron.
They are really cracked down on the defenses.
No score there. The period must be over.
Good
I
job.
think we're on the
Should be the start of the 5th.
start of the 5th period. Sorry about that. We're in the 4th period that time.
Shane, can you lower your camera a little more?
Yes, you start of the
Perfect.
5th,
Good job,
and the
Shane.
4th it just ended. Yes.
Okay.
You're right.
5th period.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Y'all forgive this girl. You won't believe all what she's doing.
I don't know how she keeps up with everything. She's a master.
In my background, we used to call that master control. So,
There you go.
There you go.
The Heat, they have pretty much rebuilt their whole team from a few years ago. They won the state
Hey, what's up?
championship, and so they're in rebuilding years.
You hear me?
And
What do
they've
you
got a
mean?
lot of young players, so where they're at now is amazing. And a compliment to the coaches and how well they work with their
That's
players.
because I'm right next to Miss
Coaching
Christie.
chair skills and things. So they're doing a marvelous job with their program.
You don't hear
I
me?
got to interview Tillman a little bit here.
Oh, no.
But I'm very impressed with his demeanor and he's low-key and
He is. He just doesn't get rattled. I've been on the sidelines against him on several occasions, and he just doesn't get rattled. He made me a better coach being a competitor. I can tell you that. I had to work because you never knew what he was going to throw at you.
I can say there's a lot of fundamental great skills with
The court. Okay.
And that's one of the reasons that when several people ask why we don't play football during the fall. And one of the reasons is handball is a great sport to start with because you work on fundamentals.
I'm not doing
And it's not as strategy-wise.
Right, I gotta go.
Running offenses, it's
Call
not
me-
as
call me on
involved
this
as
number,
football
okay?
because you have so many
Another
different
one's being
players.
used.
So that's why we start with handball, is because a lot of the new players are coming in, and this
All
gives
right,
them an
good job.
opportunity to learn the chair
Y'all
skills
doing
they
good.
need
Sorry
to
about
compete
that.
in basketball and football when they come to seasons.
Clayton just tried to score, but they missed the goal and went off the hands of the goalie. Just tried to score again, and now it's going to be a Heat possession. Oh, no crease violation. Oh, sneak in.
They do.
Crease violation by the Heat, so the Eagles retain possession. Number 2 takes another hard shot. Good catch by 55 goalie.
Straight in the bread basket.
Oh, he felt it. All right, 23. He's getting a lot of pressure. The Eagles know that he is the one to kind of go after.
Got a hack across the arms. Number 2.
Victoria, see if you can get Mike and maybe adjust that a little bit.
Adjust what?
That camera. It's a little too yellow.
There's.
We can do it at half.
Micah, do you think you could take out?
Oh, the Heat just scored. Good job, 23 goals. He was exasperated and joyful at that one.
He did a great spin move to get away from the defense and just took a great shot.
Watch the ball coming.
So we are, how was that? Let's verify the score. Clayton Eagles 8
Which one did you do?
for, I think they scored maybe.
I think it's
Can
5.
you do a little more?
I think Gwinnet's got 5.
Yeah, I think it is. 6?
5.
Oh,
All right.
thank you.
The Eagles take another hard shot. Way over
Yeah, a little more, Miss Hicks.
It's harder than you think sitting, rolling, pushing, and taking a shot at a 3-foot wide goal. It really does
There it
take
goes,
some
there it goes.
skill and some practice.
Perfect. There
A
you
lot
go.
of attempts.
Perfect position. Good job,
Before
Miss
you get that
Hicks.
score.
That's them over there.
Yeah, that's them over. He's over here. That's him. All right, Cameron.
And this is the center one.
That's the center one.
We're just making a few adjustments.
Good job,
on the
Miss
camera
Hanks.
colors. Eagles made another hard attempt. All right, we're going to clear up that camera.
One more down, Miss Hanks. There you
So
go.
media team,
Perfect,
sports
perfect.
team, we're all doing it all together. Another hard shot went off the goal post and recovered again. Another hard shot by number 1. 55 is getting his work today.
Yes, he is.
He's doing a great job. It's 8-5. Eagles are trying to
Good
get
job,
a
Miss
little bit
Hanks.
more space between them. Nice shot to number 1, and she's going to take a shot, and she fakes it and goes far and misses. It's going to be Heat possession. Good strategy there.
That was that quick little pass, try to get him, and the defensive guy for Heat did a good job to put him in the line to keep Callaway.
All right, Cameron. Great tackle. Ball's coming to you.
23 is on his own. He's going. And it's deflected by the goal.
Ball down, or camera down. Perfect.
Now it's going to
Good
be Eagles
job,
possession.
Cameron.
Callaway, if you see, Callaway is hearing impaired, and so she's getting instructions from the coach and from Mr. G, the interpreter for the Clayton County.
So she must hear a little bit.
She hears a little bit, but he signs to her,
Yeah.
and she's constantly looking over to the sideline, picking up instructions and stuff.
All right.
But she, once again, she has come so far. She's a senior and just come so far, and now she's like one of the leaders for the team.
All right, so the Eagles are trying to toss it in here.
That kind of tells you how hard they're shooting it because they're having to adjust the goal because it's gotten knocked out of kilter because of the way they're shooting at it.
It needs to be this one, right?
Yeah. Oh, lost possession is a loose ball.
Bookends.
23's going to snatch it up. Surprised there wasn't a little contact violation there. All right, so it's Gwinnet. Again, they've got 3 points to catch up.
very methodical. They're like their coach. They'll just wear you down. They'll keep going. And so three goals for them is they can never come back.
Nice pass over the head.
So this ball.
Good job, Cameron. And go down the camera.
After the game today, we'll be announcing the all-tournament players. And these are players that the coaches have recognized as being leaders and having a great handball season. So we'll be recognizing them. Oh, what a shot.
By the Clayton Eagles. So right
That's
these are
great.
hands.
Yeah.
His is.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Why is she saying the court is louder? I turned off that one. She's saying that it's too loud. The court is.
What if the phones may be bringing audio?
Oh.
Let's check that there.
Good pick. Oh, man. He almost had it.
Jump ball, I guess.
So
Is that what that is?
tie up. Yeah, tie up. And it goes to alternating possession.
Oh. Sorry.
The theory is, I'm going to say this out loud. Y'all can be a part of our
Camera,
technical thing.
camera down,
We're trying
camera down,
to
camera.
eliminate one of the
Perfect.
audio sources from, I think, one of the cameras is giving us too much crowd and sports noise over us. So if that's bothering you a bit, we're going to try to see if we can remove it. She found it, thanks.
It's good defense on the Heat. Get possession of the ball back.
And then nice toss over, and he's by himself.
Pay attention. Good job.
Oh, nice.
Might have a shooting foul on this one. Penalty shot.
She's saying she can hear everybody.
So with penalty shots for handball, it's not necessarily the person that's fouled that gets to shoot. The coach gets to choose who wants to be the shooter. And
All right, pay
This is
attention,
the first one
camera.
of the game right here.
yeah,
Camera down.
and so
Camera down.
they
Perfect,
usually
perfect.
pick their strongest player. And he'll have 5 seconds once the official
Stay right there, camera.
awards the
Don't
ball,
move,
and
don't
he can't cross
Stay right
the
there.
free
Good
throw
job,
line
good job.
until the ball is in the goal or hits the goalie.
Wow. Nice shot. 23. That's the penalty shot.
That was great control too. He just got it right there in the middle.
Back in a 3-point game. It's 9-6. Eagles 9, Heat 6. That's the end of that period. So we're at the last period, folks. Christy Jones, thank you so much for being part of this.
Oh,
That
look!
helped me a lot.
Thank you so much for being here. This is awesome. The Clayton Eagles, when they rolled in, they said we're going to be on TV. Yes, yes. So we're super stoked to be here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
allowing us to do it. We appreciate it.
I'll check back in with you guys during the championship.
All right, let me just take a quick break and let's play a quick spot. Please support our sponsors, Chichesters and Kings. And we also thank Care South for helping us out with this broadcast. So we're going to go with that.
Mike Jones here with Ken's. Football season is here and the
All right,
deals
I need
are on.
everybody to
Sony
turn off the
85-inch
lights.
just $14.99. Sony 75-inch just $9.99. Sony 65-inch just $6.89. Best brands in the business. Come see us at Ken's and Macon in Warner Robins.
Off and then on.
We're here at Chichesters and here with Wendy. Wendy, what do you got here for us today?
Well, I have a new cleanable raised toilet seat that's got a 1,000-pound capacity that you can literally, if you need side transfer, take one of the arms off and safely transfer. Well, we have other bath safety products like toilet safety rails, raised toilet seats, and bath bars, adjustable height that are easy to install. Some of them are totally tool-free. You can do it yourself. You get here on Gray Highway, 1042 Gray Highway behind Dunkin' Donuts.
Chichesters will be there when you need.
Shane, I need yours back on. Cameron?
All right, we're back.
What? Yes. All right, Shane. I need you to turn this down. I couldn't hear you. Shane.
All right, we're fixing to start the last period. Do not
Cameron.
count the heat out on this one.
Cameron. Okay. Kyle. Good. And William.
And the heat are getting set up.
William. Perfect. Perfect. All right.
All right, the heat toss it in. Number
Thank
23.
you. Just want to make sure everybody can hear everybody.
And he's going to take a shot.
Good job, Cameron. Really good job.
And some type of violation, so it's going to remain heat ball. Toss it in. Oh, he recovers it after hitting off the feet of the goalie. There's another shot. Shoots it, and he scores. He gets another score again. I think we have a 1-point game, though.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, yeah, okay, it's 9-7. 9-7. So we got a 2-point game, folks. Do not give up on the Heat. The Heat's going to bring it. So Clayton had possession. Number 2, he's coming away. And he's about to toss it over to the 1, and he tries to take a shot, and they score. Oh, my goodness, they just extended their lead. Should be 10-7.
7 to 10. Thank you.
Just you're faster than the scoreboard. There we go. All right, the Heat have it. You toss it back to 23, and he comes around the right side. He's got 1-on-1. Oh, he's going to take a shot. But he gets a lot of pressure, and he tosses over to 35. And he tosses it and hits off the goalie's wheelchair. All right. Go. The Heat have possession, and we have a call. There was a hold on number 2. He was.
All right, Cameron. Camera down.
Holding. Number 2 blue. So if you prevent another player from moving,
Pay attention, Cameron. You're doing good.
especially at a given point of time, it's going to be called. 23 takes a shot and hits the wheelchair of the goalie, number 15. And it's going to be Heat ball again because it hit his chair. It's a good effort. They're really trying hard to catch up. 23 again, nice toss over to him. And he shoots and hits it forward post. And it
Really good.
rolls out of bounds and should be Clayton Eagles possession. All right.
What she's hearing. She's saying she hears the court.
Here's the what?
The court. Down there. There's nothing down there.
It's just really loud in here. Just tell her it's really loud. All right. Here we go. Number 1 takes a toss and he scores. So Eagles score again, bringing us to 11-7. I'm not sure that sticks. But yes, as the scoreboard verifies our assumption of scores. We're getting good on our old age over here. All right. Great camera work. Number 23 gets another shot again. He takes a shot. It gets blocked by number 1 and loses possession. And he regains possession again. He's really good about controlling and recovering the ball. And he's getting close to the crease. Gets blocked again. Tosses over 35. And he takes a shot ball and recovers it. Tosses it and scores. He scores again. Bringing it to 8. 11-8. Wow. This Heat is really not giving up. Eagles have done a good job of getting a pretty large spread. I think we may have a slight injury on the goalie here. The ball might have hit him in the face. Just want to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. No, you can do the goal. That's good.
I'm going to say a little shout out to my crew. Hey guys, y'all doing a great job. Keep it steady and smooth. All right.
Cameron, where's the ball?
Well, we're enjoying this new setup. I hope you guys are. So the Eagles have possession. Tossed it backwards to
Cameron down this way.
one. He's coming down nice and easy. I think he's trying to eat a little bit of clock. Switches back. 23 has put a lot of pressure and heat. Number 4 grabs it, tosses him up. She has a defensive violation. She crossed the line. So it's going to be a possession change for Gwinnet Heat. All right, number 35 tosses it over the 23. Oh, and overshoots him, and I don't think he's going to recover. It's probably going to be Eagles.
Good job,
Possession.
That was really good.
All right, so the Eagles are going to toss it in.
You're doing great.
He's getting ready. She tosses it in to number 1. Watch out if he fires. Oh, nice toss over. It was missed. Number 3 hit her chair, and then the goalie recovers. 23 is on his own. And one person. He takes a shot. Crease violation on blue. So they are going to maintain possession. That is the Gwinnet Heat. All right, the Heat tossed it in. Oh, it was nearly captured for. I think it's going to be Eagle. No, it's going to be Gwinnet Heat still. Number 4 was the last to possess. To touch it. Bounds. All right, 35. 35 just tossed it in. Shot. One got it, and
Good job, Cameron.
I think we had a crease violation there. So it's going to be Eagles ball. All right. All right, the Eagles have it, and toss it into the goalie. First time I saw that. So number 1 has it, and down 23 is putting a lot of pressure.
Awesome.
A lot of pressure on him. Tosses it over to number 4. He was rescued. Tosses it over to 3, and she is So it's going to be Heat possession. Alright, so the Heat toss it in the 23, it's coming down the court very fast. And has one player.
Can you put the camera to the phone
Gets
to the
close, tosses
computer?
it. Nice shot. Good job trying to stay out of the crease. But he has the second shot attempt blocked and knocked out.
Okay. Micah, could you come and help
All right, 23 takes another shot. He scored.
tell me what's going on.
And then he picked up one more. We're now a 2-point game. We only have like a minute and 22 seconds. It's going to take a miracle for them to do it, but it could happen. All right, they go goalie fix.
All right, tell me what's going on. I turned.
All right, I'm going to cut out my audio just for a second here. All right, we have Gwinnet Heat has possession. There's only 58 seconds left. All right, And the Eagles have possession. They're going to hold on to it. Oh, she's going to fire. 55 blocks it. And I think we're down to 42 seconds left. All right. By the way, I think we're in the 6th period. All right, 23 comes down the court, and he shoots and fires and caught by number 1, the goalie, who the other goalie must have had a little bit hurt. So number 1 is stepping in. Might be a little unclear about his roles there. So the coaches are trying to help him understand. I think that's the end of the game. So it was 6th period. I have been impressed with this game. They really fought really hard. Good job to the media team.
What an exciting game, guys. Congratulations to the Heat and the Clayton Eagles for playing their hearts out and left everything on the court today.
All right, so we have the Clayton.
The championship game at 2 o'clock, so please feel free to go and visit the concession stand.
All right, so the Clayton Eagles are going to be playing the Houston Sharks. Bring it on. It's going to be a tight game. They did great. And what Christy was talking about, both teams were playing 1 player short. So you're going to see a lot more action, a lot more blocking, probably a lot more crease violations. So much going on in this game. And I am just blown away by the skills and strategy of everything with this. Gwinnet Heat really did try to fight hard back. I was shooting for an underdog. I do admit I was kind of doing that. Most announcers don't do that. Clayton Eagles, I'm proud of you guys. That was amazing. Y'all had it structured and well put together. Your strategies 1 and 2, my word. Y'all have some arms on you. Baseball may be in your future. I'm not sure. But that was a great game. I really enjoyed watching that. It was a stupendous game. I thought you all did amazing. So thank you for watching this broadcast. We do want to say another thank you to our team. If you don't mind, just let's play one quick commercial, and we'll be right back with a few closing words, and then we'll close. But please don't leave. At 2 o'clock, we are going to have the state championship game. We are proud to have Wendy here with us, and Chichester's an amazing sponsor for the Connection Sports Network, and we thank you for being here. Wendy, what do we have here today?
Today we have our racing crew so that we can go racing on our mobility scooters that break apart and are portable, and so that we can all go to the game together.
Fantastic. Where did you find Chichester's?
You find Chichester's at 1042 Gray Highway behind Dunkin' Donuts.
And the big thing about Chichester's is that you get hands-on personal attention and care here. It's amazing. Come on down to Chichester's.
Mike Jones here with Ken's. Football season is here and the deals are on. Sony 85-inch just $14.99. Sony 75-inch just $9.99. Sony 65-inch just $6.89. Best brands in the business. Come see us at Ken's in Macon and Warner Robins.
Ken's.
All right, they're recognizing some of the players and some of the achievements. Definitely reach out to the schools and congratulate those that have been awarded. You will probably see on the Adapted Sports website some of the action on that. If you're on Facebook, definitely connect with Adapted Sports. We encourage you to connect to us as well at disabilityconnections.com on our website, but also Facebook, Disability Connections. And our broadcast is called the D Connections Disability Sports Network. And we have all other things we'll be doing in the near future and growing our media team and teaching a lot of skills. We are so proud of our media team. So we're going to go ahead and close out this broadcast and see you in just a few minutes and enjoy the Houston County Sharks with the Clayton Eagles. here to try to take a title, one team or another. So congratulations to all of the athletes still on the floor. We are very happy and impressed. Thank you so much. All right. That really is a wrap for us, and we will see you in about 30-plus minutes. And we look forward to bringing you the state championship. Congratulations to the Eagles. Good job, Gwinnet Heat. And y'all have a great rest of your fall into winter, and look forward to seeing the Gwinnet Heat in some basketball. So for now, this is Michael Leverett and Victoria Leverett signing out, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Hang tight.